Hello. How is everybody today? Welcome, Lord Portico, Mobius Tempest. It's good to see you. Key Squared, thank you so much for your tier 1 resubscription. 11 months was not worth it. Thank you so much for the 10-month subscription. And as always, thank you so much for being a subscriber over on Ko-fi. I really, really appreciate it. It is good to see you. Shadows of Life, thank you. Yeah, Portico, like the bar. I don't know what was up with that bar. Oh, geez. Puddleglum, I'm not sure if I said hi, Puddleglum. It's good to see everybody. There are so many names in chat, and that's great. Geek Outs, hello! I'm scrolling through chat trying to see if I greeted people. Mobius, if I said your name more than once, yay! If I missed you, I am so sorry. I tried to say hello to everybody, but, you know, there are a lot of names today. So I don't know what was up with that. Like, I know, so Stream Elements has some planned maintenance on the 15th. And their website has a bar at the top of it that is a notification of the upcoming and has a link to a blog post explaining what the maintenance is going to be. And that's all peachy keen, fine and dandy. That's wonderful. I love that they're notifying people that there's going to be some maintenance and there's going to be an outage for a certain period of time on the 15th. Like, good communication. What the fuck? Why is it showing up on my stream overlay? And literally, like, I have Stream Elements active for multiple overlays on every scene. The only one that bar was showing up on is the countdown. The countdown timer, for some reason, had that bar showing, and I couldn't get it to go away, so I just had to mute the countdown timer so that it wasn't visible. But, like, I have the emote wall. That's powered by Stream Elements on this scene. My spin wheel is powered by Stream Elements. And the bar is there on the spin wheel. I don't understand why it's there on some of them and not on others. But also, why the fuck is this showing up in my overlays anyway? Who would want that? Like, seriously, who would want that? I don't understand why they would make it visible in your overlays. Exactly. The viewers don't need to know. Only the streamer needs to know. And the streamer will communicate to the viewers, hey, we're going to be without X elements of the scene if there happen to be streaming during the time that the maintenance is happening. It does not make sense. And what's even worse is the starting scene, when I changed the title on it, I was in the scene and I went in and edited the text of the title to say Arrival. And the bar wasn't showing. It didn't show up until I actually went live. And I'm like, okay, there are alternatives. I do not have to use Stream Elements. Stream Elements gives me a couple of things that I like the emote wall that I used to get from Streamlabs when I had Streamlabs. But Stream Elements is not the only game in town. And if they're going to do shit like that, I might look for something else, because that is unacceptable. Like, I get that they want to make sure you know about it, but changing my overlay, changing what my viewers see without notifying me that it's going to happen, and literally was not visible in my previews before I went live, it was only visible once I went live, that's not acceptable. So, I'm actually really upset by that. And also, there was no way. I tried to go into the scene to be like, okay, there's got to be a way to shut this off, because literally I have other overlays through them that are currently active that don't have it, but I can't see any way to turn it off from within the scene, so I just had to turn the whole scene off. So, yeah. Not only are they showing the info bar to the people who don't need it, they weren't showing it to me. Exactly. Yeah, I didn't see it until my stream actually went live. So that was not a good experience. Overall, Stream Elements has been good. I don't like it as much as Streamlabs. I preferred... So Stream Elements sells itself on being... not taking up system resources. So you're not using your processor to run all these elements of the stream because they're done remotely. And you're just linking to essentially a web page that you're displaying. And I understand their argument, but I actually preferred having everything local. It gave me much better direct control. I could control things from within the program that I was using to run the stream rather than having to have that program and a website open in order to be able to edit elements of a scene. So in some ways, I miss that part of Streamlabs. I don't miss Streamlabs. OBS is a much better experience once I got used to it. But it did have things like... It had a built-in spin wheel widget. It had a built-in emote wall widget. Things like that OBS doesn't have. And so I have to get those from somewhere outside of OBS and pull them in, which is what I've been using Stream Elements for. Now that I have like my own overlay stuff, all of my overlays are local. When I was doing the other overlays, the sort of spacey ones, those were Stream Elements overlays. And so everything was remote. And I found it really frustrating, actually, because I had to figure out how to time the scenes so that they would give time for the web page to load before you actually saw the scene. Because otherwise, we'd go to a scene and the overlays would be not there and would pop in a couple seconds later. Anyway. Behind the scenes stuff. I hope you're all having a good weekend. It's Sunday already. I can't believe it's Sunday already. But by this time next week, I will be on vacation. Which that will be a lot of fun. Not really. I mean, well, it will. A lot of people think of vacation as a time when you're going to travel somewhere and do things that you don't normally do. To me, that's not a vacation. That's a trip. I'm taking a vacation from work. I'm taking 2 weeks off of my main job using accumulated annual leave time. And that means I don't have obligations during that time. The only obligations I have are my stream. It's free time for me to do with as I please, which probably means I'm mostly going to play Star Wars The Old Republic. But will you be on vacation? No, I will still be streaming, except for Wednesdays. The Wednesday stream won't happen because I won't be at the library. Yeah, modding will still happen. I'm still planning to stream. But the rest of my time is unscheduled, unplanned. I can sleep in as much as I want. I can play video games. I can let my body have its natural sleep rhythm. I can do all of the things. That is a vacation for me. So for 2 weeks, I'm just going to have some time away from my main job. Yeah, because Wednesday's not going to happen. So yeah, that's. I should mention what's coming up. Today we're gonna start the Arrival DLC for Mass Effect, which I have no idea what to expect, but that's where we're at. So Mass Effect. Tomorrow, we start playing Psychonauts because that was added to the wheel by someone. I should probably have made notes about like who added what to the wheel, but I never did. So I don't know who to thank for putting it on the wheel, but thank you, someone, for putting Psychonauts on the wheel. I have downloaded the game. I have started the game and made sure that it will load into OBS. I'm glad I did, because opening that game started with a cutscene, followed by naming a character, followed by another cutscene, and all of that before I was given access to the options to change the screen resolution, which it desperately needed because it was a very low resolution that it defaulted to, and to turn on subtitles. So the screen resolution is reasonable and will take up the full screen in the stream, and it has subtitles turned on now. And we'll just start a brand new game when we load it up tomorrow. But yeah, so Monday we're going to do Psychonauts. Wednesday this week there will be an archives stream. It was someone, and I don't remember who again. I could check, it's in the Discord, but somebody suggested that I do something about Jane Marcet, a woman who sort of pioneered, was a pioneering woman in the 1800s with regard to communicating scientific topics popularly, meaning like she was specifically chemistry and communicated chemistry to the public. And so I've got 3 19th century women scientists who we're going to take a look at on Wednesday, because I have copies of some of their stuff in the rare books. So Psychonauts archive stream. Next Saturday we start Ultima 6, because yesterday I finished Ultima 5. So next Saturday, Ultima 6, which I have never played. But the description of the technological changes between 5 and 6, Ultima 6 looks like it's going to be much more, as far as interface and gameplay, similar to the King's Quest games from Sierra, than the keyboard-controlled games that Ultima has been up to this point. Yeah, I finally beat... it was definitely the first time I beat Ultima 5, the first computer game that I ever remember playing. And I'm very happy that I did. But yeah, it seems like from 5 to 6, they went from 8-bit graphics with keyboard controls, developed and released on the Apple II, and then ported to other systems, to VGA graphics requiring a mouse with no Apple II version even released. So 6 there's a set of like apparently 10 icons, and it's point and click adventure, similar in style to King's Quest. And apparently the dungeons are no longer first person 3D. Instead, they are top-down isometric, similar to the rest of the world. And apparently the towns and castles, instead of being an icon on the map that you step on and then enter, they're just on the map. And so you get to the town and it's a bunch of buildings. So it'll be interesting. I know, VGA, it's next gen, and a mouse. It requires a mouse. So I got it downloaded. I got the manuals ready. I have everything set up to be able to run that on stream next Saturday. I confirmed that I'll be able to load in my character from Ultima 5 into Ultima 6. So we're ready to go on that. And it's exciting because we've taken another leap forward in video game evolution. I know, mouse. So yeah. The next week has some pretty exciting stuff. Psychonauts starting it tomorrow. Ultima 6 starting it Saturday. Archive stream on Wednesday. We'll have Mass Effect today, Mass Effect next Sunday. But after this Wednesday, there will be 2 weeks with no archive streams. And then we'll come back the first week of July with the next archive stream. I have no idea what the topic is for that one, because that's on my to-do list for this coming week. But I work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And then Friday is my first day off for that vacation time, and then I'm off through July 5th, and I return to work on July 6th. Because the university officially added Juneteenth as a permanent holiday on our calendar for everyone, which was a big deal, because it's the first new holiday that we've had added permanently for faculty in a long time. Staff get one holiday a month. Faculty only get national holidays. And having a holiday added, like we've been given Juneteenth by the governor the past couple of years. I don't think our current governor would have given us Juneteenth, but the school decided to give it and make it a permanent holiday in our holiday calendar. So that meant that I could take off from Juneteenth to the 4th of July and have a 2-week block in the middle of the summer, which for my job doesn't really matter. The summer's just as busy for me as the school year, but it was a good 2-week block that I could take with a holiday at the beginning and a holiday at the end, so I didn't have to use as much vacation time. Are there rules for adding games to the wheel? Yes and no. There are not technically rules. If you add a game to the wheel, I will do everything in my power to make it a game that I play on stream. If it is something that is technically impossible for me to implement, it won't happen. If it is a game that I jump into and I don't really connect with it, I will feel guilty, but I will only play it the one stream. So Darklands was added, and I played Darklands for 1 week and sort of got into it, but wasn't really feeling it. Like I played a little bit. I sort of understand the mechanics. I wasn't really connecting with the game, and we never played it again. It still bugs me because I feel like I should go back and play more. And I may give it another try after we finish with Ultima. I might do it on like Saturday, which is my retro games day, because it sort of fits with this day. But so there's not really a rule about what you can put on there. It's just I can't absolutely guarantee that I will play it. I can guarantee that I will give every effort to playing it. Yes, I do have discretion to reject games. Like, if you throw on there something like Leisure Suit Larry, I probably am not going to play it on stream. It doesn't fit the channel. It doesn't... It pushes the boundaries of what would even be acceptable on Twitch. It is a classic Sierra game. You only learned about Leisure Suit Larry this year. So I basically trust you that what you put on there will be good, but there are X-rated games available through platforms like Steam that would not meet Twitch terms of service. And so if you tried to put one of those on there, I wouldn't add it to the wheel, and I would probably refund your points. So that's the other thing. I can refund points. So if you put something on there and I look at it and there's just no way that it's going to happen, I can refund your points. I think. I know I've read somewhere that I can do that. I just haven't had to try it. Psychonauts was approved by Take This. So I know nothing about Psychonauts. There are some VA thought of Yeah, I mean, if you got the channel points to add them, you're welcome to put them on there. I can't guarantee how fast we'll get to them. Got it. Oh, and speaking of mental health, I'm going to bookmark that and come back to it in a second, and just say I add it to the wheel, and once it's on the wheel, that means we will eventually play it, but I can't guarantee when. And the current schedule for the wheel is Mondays, is when it happens. And when we finish a game on the wheel, I will do one of the stories out of Star Trek Online and then play the next game on the wheel. So you could add it to the wheel now, and it could be 6 months from now before I touch it. So just a caveat there. That's how the wheel is currently working. If I end up finishing, say, Mass Effect, or well, it'll be a long time before we finish the Ultimas. But if I get more padding for availability for games, then I might, expand the wheel to another day. But right now, that's the time I have allotted to it. So I feel like I'm making it sound worse than it is. I encourage you to add games to the wheel. I'm excited. I've been introduced to a lot of really interesting games that way. And I'm able to connect my PlayStation 2 and play PlayStation 2 games on stream because Portico put Evil Dead Fistful of Boomstick on the wheel, and it took a while because I had to figure out the tech to get it working, but we got it working and had a blast playing the game. Got it. Visual novel games. Oh, absolutely, yeah. And most of the visual novel games are perfect for streaming. I just haven't ever played one on stream. And honestly, I think playing those on stream would make them more enjoyable for me as a game player. I think visual novel games are amazing. I think they're really good. I love the narrative. I have trouble focusing on them when I'm trying to play them alone. So I do think that streaming would be the perfect medium for me to do that. Dream Daddy? Sure. Hatoful Boyfriend might be a little odd, but it's birds, and it is... Or, what's the one? There's the Colonel Sanders one as well that is just weird, but tons of fun. Some of them have some problematic things to them, but we can acknowledge that while we're playing them. Hatoful Boyfriend? And I think, I would love to do Arcade Spirits sometime, or the werewolf visual novel game or something like that. And there it is, Dream Daddy. I don't actually know much about that, but I do think that is probably a very relevant game for this channel. There was a thing I was going to mention about mental health because the topic came up. Mid-July. I don't remember the exact date. I'm going to check because it's worth checking. Where's my profile? I know I retweeted it. July 16th, beginning July 16th in the United States of America. So people in other locations, it's worth you being aware that this is a thing that's happening. But beginning July 16th, there will be another 3-digit calling option in the U.S. You're likely familiar with 911, which is to contact emergency services. Beginning July 16th in the United States of America, you can dial 988 to be connected with the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline nationwide. And I am absolutely thrilled that they are making that change, that they are making it so much easier to remember how to get in touch with the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline. It is wonderful news. So yes, beginning July 16th, 988 goes live as a 3-digit calling for apparently phone calls, text messages, and other messaging. Just 988 to connect to the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline. Oh yeah, Arcade Spirits. Arcade Spirits is wonderful, and their developers are pretty awesome. I've been rated a couple of times and have rated a couple of times a streamer who goes by Stephen Joyce now. Previously was Stephen Kills, but Stephen Joyce, who played Arcade Spirits a while back, and one of the developers of the game, whose Twitch name is Two Flower. Two Flower dropped into the chat there and hung out, and is just sort of like a recurring member of the community now. But Steven is playing Arcade Spirits, the new challengers now. It's a really good game. And they have made every effort to be as inclusive as possible, with the ability to pick pronouns and things like that. And there it is, Arcade Spirits. And the mythology of the world is amazing. And so when they were developing the second game, they actually had a demo, an early build demo that they did, that they gave Urban Bohemian and Stephen Joyce access to. And in that early build demo there was a reference to Tiny Hat Industries. And if you're not familiar, Steven's channel is Tiny Hat Labs. And he wears lots of little tiny party hats for his stream. And it was a direct reference. I don't know that it made it into the final game, but it was there in the demo that was given to him to showcase for the second game. Just sort of the developer sort of sitting in the streams and watching and getting direct feedback from some streamers on what the experience is like. I know I was watching maybe last week, and there was a line that didn't hit right, and it was commented on, and the developer was like, oh yeah, we're changing that one in the next update that pushes. And it's just the relationship between that developer and gamers around specifically that game series is really cool to watch. Okay. I think it's probably time that we actually switch over to the game screen, the game that we have been 100% playing since the top of stream. Of course, that game being Mass Effect Legendary Edition, where we are currently playing the Arrival DLC. I assume it means the arrival of Kaidan. Oh, Tony, yeah, you're welcome to, as long... and this is not so much a caution for you as it is just a general note. You're all welcome to share personal things. I would just ask that you not trauma dump in the chat. So if it's like, so trauma dumping would be like a celebrity just died and you pop into chat to inform everyone. That is not good behavior, and I don't expect that you would do that. Yeah, that's what arrival means. Kaidan is arriving. Oh, it's your cat's birthday. I hope that you are pampering Catpin. I know that's not your cat's actual name, but your cat will always be Catpin to me. Oh, space hamster. Hello, space hamster. Oh, thank you for the death set. I've totally, completely forgot about that. And look, there's no teal bar, no blue bar of impending update on this scene. How lovely. Hopefully you all can hear the game. I think I'm seeing levels on it, but I can't tell what you all actually hear. I am feeding the fish. Don't go unprepared. Remember that F5 is your quick save option. Save early, save often, especially after you remember to feed your fish. If the baddies get too close, tell them to F off with a melee attack. Also, you never know when Caden might show up. Make sure to use only the best armor and weapons protection before side questing. Fishy! Hello, 80s action hero Shepherd. Bad angles on you. Come on, I want to see the front of you. 80s action hero Shepherd. Okay. Yeah, I think we are ready to just pop right into Arrival. Best protection before side quest. Oh, I was so frustrated with side quests earlier today.
Commander, received a new message at your private terminal.
I'm not sure I believe you, Kelly, but I'll check. No new messages. I popped into SWTOR, Star Wars: The Old Republic this morning, and so frustrated with side quests there, because there are so many. I've reached like the big DLC. I'm playing whichever the first one is. Is it Fallen Empire or Eternal Empire? I don't remember. But I'm at a point where all the side quests I have are like heroic content. Basically, they are meant to be played with multiple players, and I'm just not quite strong enough to solo them. We have a new entry about the Harbinger. While monitoring outgoing transmissions sent by the mysterious leader of the Collectors to his minions on the battlefield, Cerberus intelligence experts also intercepted incoming transmissions. The signals were encrypted commands sent to the Collector General from a source outside the galaxy. This directing intelligence is likely the Reaper that refers to itself as Harbinger. This indicates that the Collector General, previously thought of as a puppeteer-like figure, was essentially a mere conduit through which Harbinger mobilized the Collector's mission to protect and nurture an embryonic Reaper by providing it a steady supply of humans. In this way, the Collectors allowed the Proto-Reaper to incorporate the human genome into its own construction, though why a Reaper would want such a thing is still unclear. Oh yeah, that's right, we had that human-shaped Reaper that we battled last week. 80s action hero Shepherd, TM, now available wherever toys are sold. Actually, I would so buy an 80s action hero Shepherd action figure. That would be amazing. Like, give me options like Build-A-Bear Workshop, so that I can like they have a limited set of options of what you can do in the character modifier. So at least, you know, give me the option so that my action hero or action figure can match my my Shepherd's, like, oh gosh, no, don't leave game. I wanted to exit the screen. So like my Shepherd has purple hair. At least give me the option to give my Shepherd purple hair. But because most of it is standard, like, I would so buy this action figure. That would be amazing. I don't know how much fuel we have, so let's just check. Oh, we're good. We're topped up on everything. We're not going through the Omega relay, or Omega 4 relay, because we've already been there. We are going to the Viper Nebula. Rescue Dr. Kenson. Hello, DLC. The side quest that we never did. We are in the Bahak system. It appears to be a solitary system with no other systems nearby for us to look at, but it's got some planets for us to read entries on. What? Klogon. A hothouse planet with a thick atmosphere of methane and ethane, Klogon has been relatively untouched by the Batarian hegemony. As with many Batarian planets, spy satellites circle it, watching for pirates or other enemies of the state who come by the planet to discharge their ship's drive cores. EDI's travel advisory. The Batarian hegemony considers any presence of Alliance military vessels in Batarian space as hostile. The Normandy SR-2, while an independent vessel, strongly resembles the Normandy SR-1, an Alliance ship. Use of stealth systems is highly recommended. Orbital distance 0.6 AU, orbital period 0.5 Earth years, radius 2,621 kilometers, day length 20.8 Earth hours, atmospheric pressure 14.65 Earth atmosphere, surface temperature 382 Celsius, surface gravity 0.12 G. It is a tiny planet. Is it even worth probing at this point in the game?
Probe away.
Like, we've beaten the main quest. The game is done. We just have DLC. Is there a point to probing? Other than that, probing is the entire game. It is the point of the game because it is the thing that is done most often in the game and takes up the most time. I'm asking whether probing
Probe away.
is fun and worthwhile. Probe everything!
Probe away.
For old time's sake. I mean, this will be the last system that we probe, I think, before we move on to Mass Effect 3, which I assume will have some other mechanic. We'll go to Aratot last because that is our actual destination. Hello, tiny, tiny planet. It's a probing question, indeed. Yunaka, a tiny rock planet. Yunaka's atmosphere is a thin sheet of carbon dioxide and carbon monoxide. Probe encounters of the last kind. Just here for coffee. Thank you for that, and welcome. I don't know if you were here earlier, so I don't know if I said hi, but hi. Yunaka has abundant metals, but hegemony protectionism makes mining on Aratot more profitable for Batarian corporations. A few aging spy satellites circle it, watching for unlicensed mining operations. EDI's travel advisory. The Batarian hegemony considers any presence of we read that advisory already. Orbital distance 2.4 AU, orbital period 3.7 Earth years, radius 1,769 kilometers, day length 63.5 Earth hours, atmospheric pressure trace, surface temperature minus 67 Celsius, and surface gravity 0.1 G. It is an even smaller planet, yeah. Ooh, I love the little like purple borders around yellow craters. That is very nice. It's a gray planet with these like yellow craters, and the border of the craters is purple. It's just a nice little like design, and purple and yellow, if you're familiar with your like elementary school art lessons, they are complementary colors on the color wheel. The color wheel for pigments, that is. The color wheel for light is different.
Probe launched.
On the color wheel for light, purple and green would be complementary colors, because the primaries on the color wheel for light are red, blue, and green instead of red, blue, and yellow.
Launching probe.
And yet you never want to use green lighting.
Probe away.
Unless you purposely want the subjects you are lighting to appear ill. If you're trying to make people look like they are sick, green lights help.
Probe.
That's part of why in Wicked the musical and in The Wizard of Oz the musical, lighting becomes a challenge when you get to the Emerald City. Because everything needs to be green, and green lighting seems like it would help, but the green lights will make people's skin appear to be ill. They will look like they are suffering from an illness. So that's when the sets come in, and you have to have nice emerald green sets that are lit probably mostly with yellow light. Or with some form of like full spectrum lighting or something like that. The gels that you use for the Emerald City are not going to be green gels, probably. Unless you're just lighting set features, then you could use green gels, as long as they're not going to be actually lighting the people. Sorry, for some reason now I've gone off into a digression about lighting design for theater, which, if you were unaware, was my very, very first major as an undergraduate student in college. Scenic and lighting design for theater was my first ever college major. We have the planet Ermola, a lovely pink and purple deal. A hydrogen-helium gas giant, Ermola is home to infrastructure that generates both helium-3 and anti-protons. Both sources of fuel are restricted to hegemony ships, forcing merchant vessels to dock at Bastzuda and to refuel before their journey. A sizable naval station is stationed at Ermolda, its ships guarding the installations from enemies without and within. As with other planets in the system, spy satellites are ubiquitous. The same travel advisory. Orbital distance 4.3 AU, orbital period 8.8 Earth years, radius 71,610 kilometers, day length 13.7 Earth hours. What I find especially frustrating is, like, I have enough knowledge to do proper set design and lighting design. And so, like, when I see my streaming setup and I'm like, I see all the problems with my streaming setup. I also have a little bit of audio engineering experience with regard to live audio and stuff like that. Not nearly enough for audio quality or audio engineering when it comes to like actually doing it, say, professionally, or because I didn't really focus on audio beyond what I did for show choir in high school and jazz choir in college. But I have a minimal understanding there. But lighting, I understand. And set design, I understand. And I just don't have the resources or the space to really do it well here. Plus, streaming is like lighting for television, which is not the same as lighting for theater. And so, ooh, look at this one. It's a lovely, like fuchsia pink with these sort of drab olive greens. It's a really fascinating mixture of colors, and somehow they work well together. So I have 2 LED light panels for the stream that are aimed at the wall to get reflection off the wall for the lighting, because my desk is pushed all the way up against the wall. Preferably, my desk would be bumped out from the wall so that I could have the camera mounted behind the desk on a stand and have adequate lighting on stands behind the desk to light me properly. I don't have the space for that, though. And so this is what I have, and this is lighting fixtures cost money. And I had these LED panels already. And they've been sufficient so far. They're not perfect. I can't get the color balance right with them, partly because there's a lot of yellow stuff in this room. And the overhead light, it has a yellow tone to it. so my LED panels also have yellow tone set to them, which means I'm just generally bathing in sort of warm light instead of more full spectrum, which is not necessarily a problem. There's nothing wrong with lighting in warm tones. It's just it makes doing color balancing a little more difficult for me with regard to making sure that violets show up violet and that my face doesn't get washed out. And you'll note on the hat, only at certain angles, the yellow in the rainbow appears properly. And I'm aware of these issues. I just haven't had the money, time, or I stop at the physical setup limitations. I get stuck on that with regard to figuring out how to solve these issues. Someday I will devote some time and I will solve them, but it's adequate for now. And you know, Twitch is incremental improvement over time with regard to visual and audio quality of a stream. Audio is important. I upgraded my microphone recently. I now have the Elgato Wave 3 instead of the Blue Snowball that I had been using. And so far I like it. When you were in college, the school you were at built a fancy new building, and someone, you don't know who, decided they wanted the building, which had a mostly white facade, to have a rosy tint at night with the lights on the building. Okay, that's not super difficult. Use pink gels, which turned it an awful garish Barbie pink color. Oh gosh, no. Oh, that's bad. One of the students eventually stole the color filter off the lights. Oh wow, that's sad. Portico, thank you. I will stretch and hydrate and posture. If they wanted rosy, their problem is that they went with straight pink gels on a white facade. So it's a white facade. If you want rosy, you're gonna need to do some mixture of gels. Otherwise you get Barbie pink. So first you need to pick the right red gel, the right percentage of color in the red gel. But then you need to mix with green and blue until you have the tone of pink that you want. I will hydrate now. The administration was upset, but the administration didn't live on it. It glowed. Oh gosh. And see, today that sort of lighting wouldn't be done with color filters and gels. It would be more likely to be to install something akin to like a rock spot that has different lenses that can pop in front to change colors. And there's a lot of experience out there now with lighting the exterior of buildings, what with all of the monuments, tall skyscrapers, bridges, etc., that get lit up in rainbow colors during Pride Month, or blue for one event, or like there's a lot of experience in lighting the exterior of buildings to give them a specific color for specific causes today. But yeah, if you're doing it with like theater lighting and gels and things like that, if you're going for a target color, the color is achievable. You just have to have the right combination of gels to get the right quality of light. If your pink is too pink, you need to filter in some blue to tone it down. And yeah, or possibly do some unfiltered gels to wash out the color so that it's not as vibrant. So instead, like, have gels on like every other light and have them pointed so they hit the same place, so that you've got pink from one light and unfiltered from the other to wash it out, so that it's not as vibrant a color. Wow. I just sorry. amazed that this is where the conversation has gone today. I'm going to read this entry because my brain is not processing thought at the moment. Bastzuda. A hydrogen-helium gas giant, Bastzuda is home to infrastructure that gathers helium-3 as well as military space stations that supply and protect the resource. Spy satellites are in abundance here, watching for undesirables entering the system or fugitives fleeing it. ED's travel advisory that we've read multiple times now. Orbital distance 8.9 AU, orbital period 26.6 Earth years, radius 65,015 kilometers, day length 13.1 Earth hours.
Probe launched.
So most of my theater lighting experience is with very analog systems. Today, it's almost all digital systems where
Launching probe.
you're basically telling a computer program how to do things. You've got multiple. It's very similar to actually sort of how streams are run, where you can have multiple things that implement on the press of a button. And so scene transitions, you tie in and link to a specific button, and you push that button, and all of those things execute. My actual experience with theater lighting and that was with manual boards, where you had to actually, your transition was, all right, move slider 1 from 30% to 40% while pulling slider 5 down from 70% to 20%, and then immediately do a series of just physical moves of sliders on a board, where you had written down notes about what changes you had to make and when, because it wasn't an automated system. So my experience is not with the wonderful high-tech automated systems that they make today. And I also, I did lighting for a show in college for a production of Blame It on the Movies, where I was a rock spot operator, which meant that I was in the scaffold above the audience. So I was out in the theater. I had to climb up a ladder and walk on a catwalk over, and walk out a very narrow catwalk that was suspended above the orchestra seating of the audience. And I was just sitting there on a platform, and I had a follow spot or a rock spot, is a spotlight, but it was a smaller one. And it's my job was to spotlight certain of the people on stage at certain times, and so I had to be able to aim it at them, and then open it up so that it cast a pool of light on them, and then follow them around wherever they went, and then fade the spotlight away when necessary and line up to light the next person. And of course, that takes a little bit of skill, because you have to, basically how it's done, not to be confused with a fist fight with Locutus would be manual Borgs. Oh gosh. Photographs and materials, and you looked around for the control board for your photo and video lighting system. Oh yeah. So the way that a manual rock spot was done, and so digital systems are great, except if you have a digital system running a spotlight and the person strays from their planned blocking for any reason, the spotlight won't follow them properly. A human-operated rock spot is going to follow the actor wherever they go, so that they're lit with the spotlight when they need to be. But basically, the rock spot, essentially, it has a shutter on it that closes it down, so there's just a tiny little bit hole in the middle. And as the rock spot operator, I'm up above and can see where on the floor of the stage this tiny little point of light is that is generated by my spotlight. And so I line that up so that that small dot of light that's controlled by me is where it needs to be, and then open the shutter to have the spotlight come on the actor. The audience doesn't really notice it, but the spotlight, when the spotlight is off, it's not all the way off. The light is still on and it's really, really freaking hot. But there's basically just a small dot of light that from up above where I'm sitting as the spotlight operator, I can see that dot of light on the stage so that I know where my light will be when I actually open up the shutter so that it floods light. Sorry. Old systems, but they worked well. Anyway, we have arrived at Aratot. Like Mount Everest inside an oven, was how John Grissom described Aratot while on a fact-finding mission to see if the garden world was worth contestation with the Batarians. His team ultimately decided that the planet's air pressure and oxygen content were too low for large-scale human habitation. Undeterred, the Batarian hegemony colonized the planet's polar regions and began an extensive terraforming effort with cyanobacteria and invasive plant species. Alliance intelligence has confirmed that the colony has several Batarian military installations which are too close to human space for the Alliance's comfort. ED's travel advisory. The Batarian hegemony considers any presence of Alliance military vessels in Batarian space as hostile. The Normandy SR-2, while an independent vessel, strongly resembles the Normandy SR-1, an Alliance ship. Use of stealth systems is highly recommended. Orbital distance 1.15 AU, orbital period 1.2 Earth years, radius 4,757 kilometers, day length 20 Earth hours, atmospheric pressure 0.57 Earth atmospheres, surface temperature 55 Celsius, surface gravity 0.71 G, colony founded 2162 CE, population estimated 90,000 free, 215,000 other. Capital, Ekta. We do not have the option to probe this planet, so we're going to land and officially start arrival. I don't have enough points to buy anything at the moment, so I guess I won't be. Interesting. Oh, identity code. I'm remembering now. So there's... Sorry, it caught my eye. Identity code 5Q28LH. That is so that I can have this appearance in another game if I want. I can just type in that code and it will load this appearance, if I'm remembering correctly. But, so not relevant now, but look at our Paragon versus Renegade. We are full on Paragon, but geez, we're almost halfway Renegade too. All right, we're good there. I don't have any party members. It's just me. Oh, am I lonesome? Is that a thing? Why is that a thing? I currently have the X-22D Eviscerator shotgun, the X-97C Viper sniper rifle, which I love, the X-12D Locust submachine gun, the X-5D Phalanx heavy pistol, and the M490 Black Storm Singularity projector. The Black Hole gun. I think that's probably good, but let's just double check. Our shotgun. The only upgrade beyond the Eviscerator is the plasma shotgun, which I tried and didn't really love so much. So that's why we went back to the Eviscerator. I love the Viper. We tried the Incisor, but the Viper, the rapid shot sniper rifle is my jam. Submachine gun here, we're using the sort of the newest, toppest. I don't use it that much. The Phalanx heavy pistol is nice because it gives a laser sight, which I like. Hi, Elixir! Well, we sing about the black hole gun every time I use it. Black hole gun, won't you come and blow away my enemies? Black hole gun. I love the black hole gun. And it is, like, the game actually says it is called the black hole gun. Oh, I just realized, because we didn't have D&D tonight, and you wouldn't have D&D today either because people are out of town. It's nice to have you here. The other options, like there's Firestorm, Arc Projector, Kane, that's the nuclear one. But none of them are as fun as the black hole gun. We're sticking with the black hole gun. Sadness of a no D&D weekend, yeah. Nuclear? Oh, Wet Shepherd. I'm by myself. Why am I by myself? Where are all of my companions? What? I need my objective, because I haven't read this in a while. Okay. Alliance HQ. Travel to the Batarian outpost on Aratot to break Dr. Amanda Kenson out of prison. Infiltrate the Batarian outpost to break Dr. Kenson out of prison. Ooh! Tony, I hope that goes well for you. I miss gaming with you, but it would be lovely if you managed to find a local group that you're able to game with and actually get to do some gaming. Every time it autosaves for me, I sort of freak out a little bit. Do. You mean I could have just come in through here? I mean, the game wouldn't have let me, but those bars are definitely wide enough for me to fit through. Sword and Scroll's outside your budget right now. Yeah. That's nice. I hope it's a good group. Bridge control. It wants me to go that way. I'll activate the bridge control. That didn't work. Okay, well, I was gonna go this way anyway, so.
We've been spotted.
We? It's just me.
Baron.
There's literally nobody else here.
Prisoners down here to die. I have to find Dr. Kenson now.
And I'm upset by the fact that none of my companions came to help me. What? Oh, I was gonna check down there, but since you can't jump, they won't actually let you go down there because you wouldn't be able to get back out. I don't know why you can't jump in this game. Wait, what about me in the stream? Oh. The minigame of organizing D&D is very difficult. I mentioned that I, like, more than a year ago at this point, I had, I was working with a group of librarians to do a stream, or a D&D pod, or not a D&D, a Monster of the Week podcast, and it just never actually happened. And I'm very sad about that, because I was really excited for it. We made our characters, we just never managed to...
run down, even for a prison.
We never managed to actually schedule the actual gameplay sessions, which... sadness. We equals you and the stream? Yeah. Me and the stream.
Get your hands off me!
Oh gosh, I wish I had an actual map of this facility. I don't know which way I'm supposed to go. Authorization code. Ah, the royal we, yes. Is the platyjubes over? I assume it is. I don't know how long it lasts though. Like, I don't know how long like the festivities for the platyjubes were. Vampire the Masquerade game. It was just you and the storyteller. I mean, single player games are not unheard of. I am needing to figure out Strider mode for the One Ring because my husband is very much into Lord of the Rings, and I'm supposed to run a game of the One Ring for him. Oh, I'm shutting off areas. This feels very Doom-like to me. Like the old, like, first-person 3D going through hallways Doom. They're just one day. Yeah. So yeah, I'm supposed to do a game of the One Ring for my husband, which I'm happy to do, but he knows the lore better than me.
I just kill her. Interrogating a human's a waste of time.
But the Strider mode came out, which is like the single player game, so it should be good. I just have to figure out how it works. You had two others, but they kind of ghosted. Yeah. We've had a good group that has just continued for many years now at this point, and I'm very happy about that. I never really played the old 3D FPS Doom game, but this really does feel very much like it at the moment. All these square hallways, ladders, too many places to go. Like, I think I'm like fully lost at this point. I was there. Did I go this way? I don't know where I've been and where I haven't been. Okay, I did go up there. All right, I've been everywhere in this section, I think. This is why I want a map, so that I know where I've been and where I haven't been. See, like these tunnels here, this is what makes me think of Doom. How many little areas like that did I bypass by switching the gas valves without going through first. Okay, that one was not one. Now I'm going backwards. That's that door I can't reach yet. I turned this off, and I'm not sure why. Sorry. I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man. Yeah, that song is... I'm trying to make sure I've been everywhere. Okay. Can't go that way. All right, I don't think I missed anything, which is amazing. Why don't I have companions with me?
I hear humans are scurrying like vermin out in the asteroid belt. Is anywhere safe from them? We should arm a mission to flush them all out.
I don't understand that from a story standpoint. Like, what was the reason why this was a solo mission?
Now what's this?
Okay. I kind of hoped that that would give me a way to get past that spot that I can't get past. But I don't currently... they could only send in one, so they sent the best. I mean, that makes sense. We are the best. Very strange. I don't know where I'm supposed to go. It says this way. But I was just here. And I didn't... Now it wants me to go back this way. There's this hallway. But I was in here already. Maybe I went too early? Garrus was calibrating. I know I came up here. I thought I went through everywhere I could here. Maybe I have missed... Oh, I haven't been in that door. Aha! Apparently this is not the way to get there. This way? Looks like. Let's make sure I don't leave anything behind. Yep. Up the ladders. There's stairwells, not ladders. You know what I mean. Hey, new area!
Really can't be damaged, much less destroyed. Those humans will do anything to destroy us, I swear. We have to make this one an example to the others. We can't respond kindly to terror.
They sound like my Star Wars The Old Republic character. my Star Wars The Old Republic character is not a good person. It's the first time I've started a game where my very first character was essentially an anti-hero. Usually I go like the equivalent of Paragon, or like I'm the nice guy to start with. For some reason in the Old Republic, I went full dark side with my the first character that I went and played for a long period of time. The first one that I have finished the actual story on, I went dark side, and it was interesting and has been kind of fun, but
47 days straight without time off, and now there's humans in the prison below. I can't get a break.
wow, they really don't like humans.
People in this colony. You'd think someone could cover for me one night.
Maybe if you weren't so racist, they would.
There's a shuttle incoming. Clear the hangar bay.
I get the sense we're gonna have to fight. No? They want me to go through there. But a shuttle just came in. Do I not get to kill the people on the shuttle? Apparently I don't get to kill the people on the shuttle. Crane control.
Heard an artifact on that asteroid belt. Make sure they got it. If they did, then swarm in and put flags all over.
That is very much, yeah. If they did, they'd have swarmed in and put flags all over it. How true. Oh, it's the Crane game. What? Only less of an actual game and more just like automated, but still. Do I have a flag? Oh, it's not in this scene. Well, that's not where I wanted it. How is the flag not in this scene? I'm gonna have to correct that. No. No flag, no country. No man, no madness, though my sad power may prevail, can possess, conquer my country's heart. I to fail. She is eternal, long before nations' lines were drawn. When no flags flew, when no banners burned, my land was born. I'm sure I messed up some of the lyrics, but it's a good song from Chess, the musical. Don't know what I'm supposed to do here. That one goes too far. Rogania. Chess is a good show. This is not what I needed. I don't understand. I don't know what I'm trying to do here. Maybe I am supposed to pull it, but then the button to make it go down is red. Because it can't descend. From here, I have 3 options. That one puts it down, which is not what I want. That one brings it to me, which isn't what we want. That one just puts it back over where it was. What the heck am I supposed to do here? I feel like I have missed something. I can't activate the vehicle lift because I'm not close enough. Wait, I can come down here? Oh? I'm so confused! We went out. We did. Thank you for the alerts. Also, since we are paused for a second, I'm just going to go and grab a thing that I don't know why it wasn't there. I'm going to just go ahead and copy Mass Effect scene. Go ahead and paste. Do you hear the people singing the songs of angry men? I will get to that in just a second, Tony. I'm just making a slight change to the stream overlay because you all made me realize it wasn't there. And I wish it was there. There. Goody. Okay. I should have a flag now. Whoops. Oh, stretch. Puzzles. No. Stretchy stretch. Hydration. And I will endeavor to be more postural. Yes, so, I don't know what the frack I'm doing. But I'm gonna climb back up here. And we have, I added the pride flag that was missing previously. Okay. Does the fact that I lowered the... Why did you change weapons? This is the weapon. Does that change anything? We shall find out. Well, that's still not the answer. Maybe I need to climb down to where that took me. Because, yeah, this does not seem to be helping. All right. Alrighty, right. Down we go. Vehicle lift down here as well. Maybe the whole goal was that I was just supposed to come down here, but then what's the point of the crane controls being interactable? Ha ha ha. Well, got a couple of things there, but I didn't need to do anything with the crane to get those. I am confused. Hello, laser beam. Open the locker.
Our convoy intercepts paid off. We picked up a message to the Alliance coming from somewhere in the asteroid belt. We listened to the feed until we discovered an operation run by a human named Kensa, smuggling engine parts and guidance systems into the system from Omega. We intercepted
Loot!
and took her and her people into custody. Interrogation
Yeah, and the fact that like we came down and found hidden loot made this feel even more like classic Doom.
This one's apparently the mastermind. If she doesn't talk, kill her.
Hey, look!
The humans still won't tell us where their base is. No way we'll find it, even if we have to scan every asteroid out there. I wonder if those humans actually found something. Our torture is too great if it gets that information out of them. I'll ask you again. Where is your base?
You're wasting time. The Reapers are coming.
The Reapers are coming here. To this relay.
Every moment you keep me here brings them closer.
So why should I let you go destroy the relay then? Just destroy this system.
Do what you want to me, Batarian. Torturing me won't save you.
No, but it will amuse me.
Did my adding the flag end up making it so that some of the captions are unreadable? If so, please tell me and I will adjust. But wait, what's over here? Nothing. Seriously, nothing. You can move the captions? I meant like the in-game captions. I don't think there's any way for me to move them. Yeah, I think that's fine. Just give me 1 second. You'll lose game audio for a second, but I will adjust the flag so that it doesn't mess with... Where did it go? Oh. Well, interesting. Somehow it went into the death counter group. I just have to make it smaller. Actually, I could move it over here. I think there it should not interfere with any of the captions. If it does, you know, let me know.
Who are you? What are you doing?
Dr. Kenson, I'm Commander Shepard. I'm here to get you out.
Commander Shepard? I'd heard you were alive. Hackett must have received my message.
Oh dear, we have to get out or I'm here for the evidence. This is a solo mission. We're not here for our companions. So going rogue for our companions doesn't apply.
We're not safe here. Can you walk?
Is she like super strong? Was she able to do that the whole time?
Just give me a moment.
We have to go. Now.
If we can find a console, I can hack security. Make us an escape path.
Sounds like a security alert to me. I don't think we have
We'll
time.
find- Go.
Ready.
Okay. Well, she's certainly able to take care of herself. Why were we needed? Yeah, it seems like they made her a little bit upset. Also, where are we going? Oh, good. There's no indication of where the heck I'm supposed to go. Ooh, a locker. 1,000 credits. I will take it. Thank you so much. Apparently, I need to go this way. Now I have a companion. I do. Doesn't count as a squad member. I can't do much. Get Dr. Kenson to the shuttle bay to escape.
This is a cell block. There should be a security console here somewhere.
No kidding. There's also some lovely ammunition and
Heads up! Deploying flammable!
oh, deploying flammables. I like that. Sounds like a good option. Okay, well. Yeah, she did not need me. She probably was just toying with them. She could have escaped herself. She's Natasha Romanoff. As you should, Tony. Enjoy the lurk and the cuddles. Where did that come from? This part is butts? I don't like that. Security console. Examine. What security console? What are you pinging on? Apparently, it's in that room.
They know we're here. Keep them off me while I hack us a way out.
Oh no. No, no. Point defense? No. Gosh, sniff, no sniff, not gonna sniff it. This game is not about point defense.
We need to close the door we came in through. Keep them out.
No kidding! Do it!
Going through that door in the back. Lock it down.
What? I'm supposed to do that? I will attempt, but, you know, it'd be great if you would speed the fuck up so that I don't have to do this. I'm gonna try, you know, Kenson. I'm happy that you have ideas. Unless you're gonna help me execute them, you can shut the frack up. Where? What door? She said the door we came through. I'm gonna die. I'm so dead.
Door closed.
Jeez. Door override. Activate. Yes.
They're coming up from below.
Well, great. Thanks for that.
Other side, go.
I'm going! You don't have to bug me quite so much. You're just a nagging Nelly, aren't you? No idea. No idea where that phrase and that voice came from. But, you know, that's what happened. Hello, Metapack. I'm actually using you.
Unlocking all doors to the hangar. Still need more time.
Do I have a current objective other than stay alive? Am I supposed to, like, lock another door or something? I don't think I got that message. I just heard they're coming up from below.
Bringing down the orbital tracking network.
Good for you. I'm happy
Watch
that
the
you're
other
enjoying
side.
it. Watch
More enemies on the elevators.
what elevators? What elevators? Where are they? Aha. I don't like this defensive position, but it's the one I'm at.
There's an elevator that leads up to the hangar. I'll bring it down to us.
Grand.
Almost done.
Those elevators. Now I know.
That did it. Let's move.
I'm with ya. Where are we going?
Get to the hangar. Do not let
Hi, Detective Zen. You're not awake, so I don't know how you're here, but
The hangar
I'm
doors are hard locked.
happy to
We'll
see
have to
you.
get those open the old-fashioned way.
Leave that to me.
there's the prisoner.
Oh, are we just getting on the shuttle? Is that... Oh. We're fighting our way to getting on the shuttle. I see now. I also don't see because...
Die, Batarian.
Ouch. Because ouch. Hi, Detective Sen, is what I would say if you were awake and here. But you're not awake because it's a ridiculous hour of the morning, and we know that everyone here actually takes care of their corporeal form as they should. No, I'm not judging, actually. Is there anything over here that I would want? Apparently not. It's almost 3 p.m. for me. Presses X to doubt. You doubt? But I have such an honest bearing.
Incoming.
More? I should have left when I could. Hello there, elite prison guard. Let me introduce you to my sniper rifle. I can't even... Where?
Deploying flammables.
Yes, please. Oh! Hello there! I didn't know I needed to break open the frackin' doors. That's hilarious. I just randomly stumbled across what I needed to do. Hey, look! Refined iridium! This is what I was running around for. Yes, we definitely do know that if you were here, my internet would have crashed. I mean, it did once already, but very briefly. I expected worse.
Engaging autopilot.
When you said it was butts.
We should be well out of range before they get their security measures unscrambled.
Do you think they'll come after you?
I'm not taking any chances. Batarians don't take kindly to humans who plan to destroy their mass relays.
So the charges against you are true.
Well, to be
Why
fair,
were you
that's about
destroying
half the
mass
story.
relays?
My people and I were here investigating rumors of Reaper technology out in the fringes of this system.
I guess you found something.
We found proof that the Reapers will be arriving in this system. When they get here, they'll use its mass relay to travel throughout the galaxy. We call it the Alpha Relay. From here, the Reapers can invade anywhere in the galaxy.
Her head is very
they decided
oddly
to destroy
shaped.
it.
Exactly. Doing that would stop the Reapers' invasion. Even at FTL speeds, it'd be months or years before they got to the next relay. We came up with what we just called the Project. A plan to launch a nearby asteroid into the relay and destroy it before the Reapers could arrive. Of course, the resulting explosion would probably wipe out the system.
Okay. Let's talk about that explosion first.
Why do you think destroying the mass relay would destroy the entire system?
Mass relays are the most powerful Mass Effect engines in the known galaxy.
But a big boom.
The energy released from a relay's destruction would probably resemble a supernova. This is a remote system, but just over 300,000 Batarians live on the colony where they held us. The explosion would undoubtedly kill them all.
It's that shape to store all that science brain. It's just very oddly shaped, and it's very clear that it's not the hair, that it is the head underneath that is strangely shaped.
How did you plan to launch an asteroid into a mass relay?
Moving an asteroid just requires thrust and guidance, which are readily available in Omega's salvage yards. Get the right amount of power and a good VI to drive it, and you can pretty much just point and shoot.
I've always heard that mass relays are indestructible.
I've heard that too, but I think it's more that nobody's willing to find out what happens when one is destroyed. And, well, we plan to slam a small planet into the thing at very high speed. By our calculations, that's more than
Well,
enough.
there are a number of small planets in the system. Yeah.
Is the project still operational?
I imagine it is. We were one button press away from launch when the Batarians arrested me.
How were you caught?
We've been smuggling Starship parts from Omega. Thrusters, guidance, and aftermarket ESO core. The Batarians thought that looked suspicious.
I mean, it
A few
did.
days ago, I took a few of the men on a scouting trip, and the Batarians pounced on us. They never found our actual base.
I have asked all of the questions.
I still don't see how you learned about this supposed invasion.
The evidence came from what we call Object Rho, a Reaper artifact we discovered among the asteroids near the relay itself. When we get back to Arcturus Station, I'll explain everything and provide copies of all our notes on the artifact.
What is a Reaper artifact doing on an asteroid?
We don't know, or even what its purpose is. Some things are just too old or
Like-
large to comprehend. Even a Reaper thousands
Why
of
wouldn't
years
it be
dead
there?
contains power. Their artifacts are worthy of study, regardless of their purpose.
How exactly does a Reaper artifact give you proof of an impending invasion?
That's a good question.
It showed me visions of the Reapers arriving.
Ah.
Much like your Prothean beacon, I imagine. The Reapers are coming, Commander. That much I know for certain.
I mean, I agree with you on that.
You're working near a Reaper artifact. How have you avoided indoctrination?
Another good question.
We've been very careful. We know what we're dealing with. We're not speaking to a child, Shepard. I saw what Sovereign did at the Citadel. Trust me, I know what's at stake.
The stakes are too high. If you were willing to destroy a whole system over this, I want to see your proof.
That, yeah, like,
I guess I can't argue with that.
can't
Give me a
allow
moment.
you to destroy a system without
Kenton to Project Base.
proof.
Affirmative. And I've got Commander Shepard with me. Tidy up the lab. The commander needs to confirm the artifact.
So hide the things we don't want him to see, is what I just heard there.
Just sit back and relax. We'll be there in no time.
Hello, asteroid. Oh gosh, is it that time already? Today's stream is just flying by. Stretchy stretch. I definitely am expecting an ambush of some sort.
Here we are. Welcome to Project Base.
What's this?
That's our countdown to arrival. When that gets to 0, the Reapers will have come.
Oh,
Just over
crikey.
2 days and counting. Puts things in perspective, doesn't it?
How do you know that's an accurate countdown?
It is. The artifact has been giving off
It's making me
pulses
feel
at
like there's going to
definite
be a
intervals
timed
since we found
mission.
it. The intervals have been decreasing.
It's a
at steady
trap?
rate. The artifact is reacting to the Reaper's proximity. In just over 48 hours, the pulses will become constant, and the Reapers will be here.
Wait, the artifact is reacting to the Reaper's proximity, and just over 48 hours, the pulses will be. So. Just like in Independence Day, the countdown that Jeff Goldblum discovered.
You're saying the Reapers could be at Earth in 2 days? There's no time to waste.
Then let's
And the
show you
Reapers
that
look
door.
kind of like
That
the
door exits the
Independence
hangar.
Day aliens.
The artifact is in our central lab area.
Do I don't. I should save because I have the option to do so. Ooh, codex entry. Arrival. The Reaper's secrets. Object row. Dr. Amanda Kenson's scientific... How? That one's not marked as new? It's gotta be new. Dr. Amanda Kenson's scientific team has cataloged 3 major discoveries on the artifact encased in the 157 Golgotha asteroid. I know Golgotha is the name of a location that is mentioned in the Christian Bible, but that's all I know. And I only know that because it was the name of a location used in a D&D game that I played in previously. And it came up during the game that it was a location named in the Christian Bible. First, the large artifact is rooted into the core of the asteroid and has a barrier that is similar to but much more powerful than a biotic stasis field. This gives it an unnatural resilience to alteration or damage, and even prevents state-of-the-art laser drilling from extracting the smallest piece for analysis. Wow, my tongue is not wanting to speak today. Ah, yes, Portico, that was it. I'm sure they chose that name for no foreshadowing reasons at all. Second, the object's interior is energetically active with a quantum stasis field rivaling that of Prothean technology found in mass relays. Like those creations, it activates in response to threat, at which point the artifact consumes a phenomenal amount of power. Dr. Kenson's team believes the object draws this power directly from dark matter, though how is still unknown. The third discovery is that the object broadcasts signals and information on many different spectra. One such pulse, suspected to be similar to a quantum entanglement communicator, reaches into Reaper territory. Another broadcast is infrasound, consistent with frequencies that trigger feelings of awe and fear in humans, a known factor in Reaper indoctrination. Kenson's laboratory is filled with equipment dedicated to monitoring any signal coming from the artifact in the hopes that some clue will prove the Reaper's undoing before it's too late. It's a good thing people who speak in tongues don't end well. I think we already read about Aratot, because that one's not new. The Alpha Relay. Discovering the age of a mass relay is not an easy task. Relays can shield themselves to preserve their integrity down to the quantum level, so taking a sample for analysis proves nigh impossible. Relays also maintain self-cleaning cycles, wiping away potential evidence. Wiping away political evidence. What? Nobody would be doing that this day and age. Relays also maintain self-cleaning cycles, wiping away potential evidence, though damage or dormancy can cause the cycle to break down, such as in the case of the Charon relay, which became covered in ice. A breakthrough was recently made by Dr. Amanda Kenson, who revisited old methods of dating the relays by testing dust trapped in their gravity wells. By comparing the relative velocity of relays to that of the stars they orbit, as well as the composition of the dust around dormant relays against the dust at known locations in their star systems, Kenson could create a timeline of when a relay passed through the dust. The result dates the relay back millions of years. Some may even predate the Protheans. Kenson concluded that the oldest known relay is in Batarian space, dubbed Alpha. It resides near the star Bahak and is unusual in its potential range and versatility. Alpha usually sends and receives mass at the range of a normal secondary relay, but if certain controls are adjusted, it becomes powered by an unprecedented amount of dark energy that could send cargo to 16 other relays and even across a great distance to the Citadel. Hegemony authorities have kept this quiet, fearing retaliation from council species who would assume hostile intent if they found a sudden new route into their space. It goes without saying that the Reapers have no such fear. Potential, political, same difference. Yeah, indeed. Confirmed the Reaper invasion. I don't want to. I'm so nervous. Saving one last time. Now that those entries have been read. Just gonna look around the room. It's fine. This is fine. This is totally fine. I don't need to change my weapons loadout. Shipping records? 1,050 credits. I will take it. Here goes nothing.
Go through the door at the end of that corridor.
I was expecting things to start shooting to me. Corridor to the left. But there's a door to the right, too. The comm tower. Apparently, we're going for the lab access.
So what would it take to get the project back up and running?
Everything was in place when you were arrested. It wasn't a question of could we, but should we.
What
Elevator.
alternative do we have?
The Reapers will reach this system regardless. But the Alpha Relay is their shortcut to the rest of the galaxy. If you want to keep the Reapers at bay, this relay must be destroyed.
You keep saying that. I have not seen proof yet. Not that I don't expect that you probably have the proof and... has spoiler thoughts? Wait, these scientists thought about whether they should? Sounds fake. Indeed it does. Oh, this is really cool. Look at this. The window out to the underside of the asteroid base, and you can see like the pilings that are holding the base to the asteroid.
We have to get the project running again. It's probably the only chance we
Autosave.
have.
I fully expect to be fully ambushed.
One sec, let me get the door.
What is that?
Commander Shepard, I give you Object Rho.
It's
You have the Reaper artifact just sitting here?
organic
Out in the open.
in
When we found it, it showed
Shape.
me a vision of the Reaper's arrival.
like very curvy.
This is not good.
Give it a moment, Shepard. It'll give you the proof you need.
I don't want more visions from the Reapers. Thank you very much. She did this on purpose. She's working for the Reapers.
I can't let you start the project, Shepard. I can't let you stop the arrival.
Why am I not surprised?
Take him down!
Cthulhu's lamp. Oh,
Spotted.
yes. Can we get some Disco Cthulhu's in the chat? If anybody has access to that. Oh, crikey. I am not in a good spot here. This is badness all around. Who's shooting me and where are they? I need cover. Woo, there's the Disco Cthulhu. Perfect time for it.
My shields are down.
Yeah, I know. Oh crap. Damn it. I'm so gonna die many times. Why did you let him keep his guns? Akbar, what did I tell you? I'm gonna assume I was meant to die there. Considering this.
Take him to the med bay and patch him up.
We want Shepard alive.
Ooh, you just started listening to Old Gods of Appalachia. They just did a Kickstarter for a TTRPG based on that.
But it could be a glitch in the system.
It was Money Cook Games that did it.
No glitch. The sedatives aren't working. Security!
I think it was a death. I think it still counts. But it was a scripted death. Okay. They took my weapons. So there's somebody with a little bit of actual intelligence? Mech. Assume control.
The project is almost complete. I thought I'd feel a sense of accomplishment, but instead, I feel dread. I can't help but think we're doing something terrible.
That's because you've been controlled by the Reapers. Fear the Reapers.
Security, I need backup in the med bay. Unknown user detected in network. Engaging security protocol.
Alert.
I can't control it from here. That nice song said you shouldn't.
Do not let him activate the
Yeah. Fear the Reapers. Armor and weapons. Yes, please. There we go.
Much time. I have to get this asteroid moving and get the hell out of here.
What the? Yeah. This is totally a timed mission, isn't it? Oh, crap. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez.
Shepard's past them. All personnel, get in there.
What did you just say about speaking in tongues?
Project control room.
Sorry.
Let Shepard in there.
It's sort of a thing that just happens.
They've seen us.
Reavers? Like this is Firefly? Oh, I heard from my mom yesterday, I think? Might have been Saturday, Friday. My mom was texting me saying she watched Firefly and she's watching Buffy and Angel for the first time ever, and I'm just so happy that my mom is getting to experience what are very excellent shows despite,
Lost heel.
Whedon. I didn't even bring up the problems with Whedon. I'm just supporting her in enjoying these wonderful, wonderful shows. I do want to talk to her. I want to know what she thinks of Morena Baccarin's character from Firefly. I'm so sad that they never managed to like reboot Firefly. I do like that they basically gave some real actual closure by doing the movie Serenity, although I didn't like the ending that some of the characters got, but it was narratively good. You still have to find somewhere to watch Buffy? I have the box, like the cube box, for both Angel and Buffy. They are really good box DVD sets. I still have a Blu-ray player, so I can still play them, but honestly, I haven't watched them in quite a while. Come on. He was a leaf on the wind. Too soon. Much, much too soon. Oh, there they are. Come on, game. Actually aim directly forward when I hate it. I zoom with the frickin' sniper rifle and it changes where I'm pointing and it makes me mad.
Kenzan's acting strange lately. Like she doesn't care about the project anymore. And I know I'm not the only one having those dreams.
Not surprised. It's always too soon.
Reapers are coming, she says. But I'm not sure if I'm hearing fear or hope in her voice.
I'm gonna guess it was hope. I can't.
We've been spotted.
beg to differ. Ooh, refined Ezo. I will help myself to that gladly. Okay. I keep seeing there's so much in the Twitters happening. I keep getting notifications. I will read it later. I don't know what I'm doing.
The longer we're here, the more I'm convinced that the project must be stopped. We simply don't know enough about what the Reapers want.
I have flipped over my phone so I can't see it. Hi, Mermaid Jeans!
It's foolish to assume that the Reapers mean doom for the galaxy. Legends say they've come through before, and yet life continues, doesn't it?
Life finds a way. Oh, the PC gaming show started. Got it. The only one I've really paid attention to was the Wholesome Games show yesterday. I'll have to like look and see what was announced at the PC Games show.
Shepard's heading for Project Control. Get in there, now.
Project Pyro? I assume that picking ice bullets was the right choice if they're called pyros. Starfield has looked good for a while. I'm interested to see if they shared any more about it. I'd love to know what the status of the upcoming Star Trek game is. How are you still up? I guess I was hitting the wall. Ooh, they showed gameplay. Cool. Oh, hi there. You thought you were being sneaky by hiding there, Project Elite? I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Uh-huh. Yep. Yep. You just poke your little head up and I'm gonna get you. Yeah. Okay. I know that was really silly. All right, back to the sniper rifle, because it is a great weapon. I love this gun. One minute, or 1 hour? I don't know. Engine control. Med thing first. Med station. Another actual, like, hard save.
Welcome to Project Control.
I want to activate the project.
Warning. Activating the project will result in an estimated 305,000 casualties. Do you wish to continue?
I think, yeah, it's the Viper. I love the rapid fire
Project activation.
sniper rifle. It is definitely my favorite weapon in the game.
Mass relay is imminent. Begin evacuation procedures.
Warn the Batarian colonies or call the Normandy. Oh gosh. Oh jeez. We have to warn them.
Alert. All colonists living in the Bahak system. This is...
Shepard, no! Do you have any idea what you've done? You leave me no choice. If we can't stop this asteroid, it must be destroyed.
Frack.
Tell me where to find Dr. Amanda Kenson.
Dr. Kenson is traveling to the reactor core module.
Fuck.
Exocore meltdown should do it. Because of you, everyone on this rock will be obliterated.
Not if I get to you first.
Oh, cruddy crap. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. This is not going to be good. Oh, where the heck do I go? I assume I go where these people came from. What was downstairs? I didn't go downstairs. Oh. It's just
Don't
like
try
a
to
cut.
stop me, Shepard. I have to do this.
I've already activated the project. We can still escape this rock.
There is no escape. There's no redemption for what you've done. I will die, never having seen the Reaper's blessings, and you will just die.
Damn it, Kenson.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. This is not good.
Shepard is trapped. Keep him in there.
You were saying? I think you were saying I was trapped. I beg to differ.
Safety protocols disengaged. Core temperature rising.
Oh. Yeah, nya, nya, nya. No, 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 no. Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na. Die, die, die. I kill you. I'm going for those gut shots. Cooling controls. Ooh, heavy weapon ammo? No, just regular ammo.
How do I stabilize the reactor core?
All automatic safety protocols have been overridden. To stabilize the reactor core, manually insert cooling rod A from this control station. Manually insert cooling rod B from control station B. Doing so will stabilize the reactor core.
Sounds good, but what's to stop somebody from removing the control rod? Okay.
I need more time. Get in there.
We've been spotted.
Ah, who's shooting me? Why would you do such a thing? I'm offended. I will have to respond in kind. It's totally uncalled for, uncivilized behavior. Shooting guns at me. Oh, here's the elevator. Okay, this is fine. This is all well and good. We're doing just peachy keen, fine and dandy. Hello, medical station. I will. PDA. Safety console. Deactivate plasma venting. PDA first. Ooh, hello. Yep.
Plasma venting aborted.
That seems like it would not help to cool things down, but maybe it means we can go through this door. Shooting at me? What would your parents say? Indeed, indeed.
Plasma venting in progress.
Sadly,
Shepard is in the maintenance area. Go.
the news that I saw yesterday, kind of that narrative. What's here? Is this the thing that I want? anything that I want? Ooh, refined ESO. I don't really want to call out more about what the news was yesterday that had me upset, but I believe it was Idaho, and you can search for it on your own. Oh, who's shooting at me? Where are you? This is just totally uncalled for. You're serving the evil people who want to destroy all life in the universe. That includes you, unless you are not alive. You see how that works? Come on. Oh, there was a thing I could shoot? Oh well, that's fine. I didn't see it before, so. Explosive crate. Uh-oh. Quick save doesn't work here.
Warning. Access to the reactor area is restricted.
But I want to go through into the reactor area.
This is Williams. I've got Shepard locked in the maintenance area.
Yeah, no you don't.
Back up!
I love the ice bullets. Always have ice powers if you can have ice powers. I'm looking to see if there's anything else to pick up. There's not. Okay.
Security log overwritten.
Hi there. So nice of you to join me. Welcome. Have an ice cold bullet. I prepared them especially for you. Ding. I love, there was like an actual elevator ding. That was really cute. There's so much ammo. It's so distressing when there's so much ammo. I love the little elevator ding. That's so cute. Okay. Where am I supposed to go now? Oh, door.
They've seen
You weren't offered an ice cold bullet when you came in the stream? Oh, geez. That was an effective shot. I'm trying to cover behind the edge of the doorway, and the game does not like that as a cover spot. It lets me do it, but then it releases the cover too easily. Is that all of you? Oh. Oh. Who was shooting? Who shot me? Huh? Where were you? Aw, hi there. Bye. Nice of you to visit.
Reactor temperature approaching critical.
I'm working on it. I'm fighting fire with ice. It's a song. A song of ice bullets and flamethrowers. There's a lot of death in a song of ice bullets and flamethrowers. I thought I got a flag of... Nope. Okay, it was just the door thing. A song of ice and fire. Oh, a bypass. That's one, that's one, and these two, and we're good. Got some refined Eezo. I will take that. Oh, we've got the control rod. But first the wall safe. 'Cause I will take the wall safe.
Rod B reinserted. Reactor meltdown averted. Core temperature dropping.
You've done nothing, Shepard. I can still override power to the engines. Try to stop me.
Do you listen to yourself occasionally? Do you hear how you sound? Does it sound like a reasonable person?
Step away from the reactor.
You've ruined everything. I can't hear the whispers anymore.
Turn around.
Turn around. Every now and then I get a little bit.
All you had to do was stay asleep.
Warning. Collision imminent. Warning. Collision imminent. Warning. Collision imminent.
Every now and then I get a little bit lonely and you're never coming round.
Collision imminent.
Turn around.
Warning. Collision imminent. Warning. Collision imminent.
Joker, this is Shepard. I need a pickup. Now.
Oh boy.
Communication system damaged.
Damn it.
Evacuation protocols in effect. All personnel report to escape shuttles.
Seems like a
Where can I find an escape shuttle?
idea.
Take
Oh,
the lift from this room to the external
ooh,
access.
there's still one here.
Proceed to the communications tower.
Lift.
The remaining escape shuttles will be located on the tower's landing pad.
Communications tower.
To get to that comm tower and take a shuttle. It's my only chance.
Oh goody. Oh, 20. I have a feeling that I might actually only have 28 minutes to do this. Yeah. 28 minutes on the Reaper countdown. I have a feeling. I've got a theory. It might be bunnies. Oh, but there's things.
This looks interesting.
How do? But there's things. I have to get the things. Bad things happen in the game timer, or Rogan has other things to do timer. Oh, so the 24 minutes is the stream end coming up in about 24 minutes. The I suspect I only have 28 minutes is.
Collision imminent. Evacuation is
I think this. I keep expecting this to turn into a timed mission. Like a real-time timed mission of like, hey, I have exactly this much time to accomplish X goal within the game. I wonder what was downstairs. I probably left some treasure behind or something. Oh, hello. Nice of you all to welcome me so lovingly to your emergency shuttle dock area. It's wonderful to meet you all. I really wish that you would die. jeez.
Normandy's listing.
Hello there. I see a mech. I don't like it. I think, black hole gun. Won't you come and kill my enemy? Black hole gun. Won't you come? Won't you come? Am I want ice bullets. It's lovely to meet you all. I wish you would die was one of the least successful Hallmark cards. Oh man. Hello, mech. Goodbye, mech. I had this urge to go up and salvage the mech. Because I have been playing a lot of Star Wars: The Old Republic, and my crew. Oh crap! Oh crap! I just saw the little the meter at the bottom showing the proximity to the Alpha Relay. This is fine. This is totally fine. What was that? Comm relay activate.
External comm channel open.
Shepard to Normandy. Joker, do you read me?
What?
Shepard, you have become an annoyance. You fight against inevitability, dust struggling against cosmic winds. This seems a victory to you. A star system sacrificed. But even now, your greatest civilizations are doomed to fall. Your leaders will beg to serve us.
Maybe you're right. Maybe we can't win this. But we'll fight you regardless. Just like we did Sovereign. Just like I'm doing now. However insignificant we might be. We will fight, we will sacrifice, and we will find a way. That's what humans do.
Know this as you die in vain. Your time will come. Your species will fall.
Same to you.
Prepare yourselves for the arrival.
Your time will come and your species will fall. It happens to everyone.
Shepard, Normandy inbound for pickup. Roger that.
So we never did end up with a like countdown timer on the screen type of thing, and I'm glad of that. But it had that feeling of there's going to be a countdown timer on my screen the whole time.
Get us out of here.
Joker! If only Joker was romanceable. But no, I do love Caden. We're gonna romance Caden. We've decided that, but it would be nice if Joker was romanceable. Hey, it worked! Also, it had not even entered my brain that they needed to use the mass relay to escape before destroying the mass relay. Like, that makes perfect sense, but I hadn't registered that that was necessary. Did we just destroy an entire star system of 300,000 people? That's like a lot. Dr. Chakwas!
Huh. Looks like you've recovered.
Admiral Hackett.
Sounds like you went through hell down there. How are you feeling?
Fine. No more visions, if that's what you mean. I wasn't expecting to see you here.
You went out there as a favor to me. I decided to debrief you in person. That was before the mass relay exploded and destroyed an entire Batarian system. What the hell happened out there, Commander?
Well, what do you heard?
Have you received any intel about what happened?
All I
What do you know?
Is I sent you out there to break Amanda Kenson out of prison.
I did that.
And now an entire system is destroyed. I hope you could fill in the leap of logic between those two events.
I'm getting this feeling of like, I don't like Admiral Hackett. I don't know why. I just don't. I'm tempted to go renegade with I did what I had to do, but we didn't really have a choice. I got very drunk and thought it would be funny.
I confirmed Dr. Kenson's proof. The Reapers were coming, and destroying that relay was the only way to stop them. Kenson sedated me for almost 2 days. I started the engines with little more than an hour left. I tried to warn the Batarian colony, but time ran out.
The Batarians report no survivors from Aratat. At least you tried. And you believe the Reaper invasion really was a threat?
I think
No
it
doubt
still
about it.
is.
We literally had minutes to spare.
I'm sure all the details are in your report.
I
I
don't
won't lie to you,
trust
Shepard.
this guy.
The Batarians will want blood, and there's just enough evidence for a witch hunt. And we don't want war with the Batarians. Not with the Reapers at the galaxy's edge.
I feel a
Say,
bus.
You did what you did for the best of reasons, but there were more than 300,000
There's a
Batarians
bus
in that
looming.
system, all dead.
And I'm feeling like I'm gonna end up underneath it.
they died to save trillions of lives. If I could have saved them, you bet your ass I would have.
You're preaching to the choir, Commander. If it were up to me, I'd give you a damn medal. Unfortunately, not everyone will see it that way.
So what do you suggest?
Evidence against you is shoddy at best. But at some point, you'll have to go to Earth and face the music. I can't stop it, but I can and will make them fight for it.
I didn't expect to see you aboard a Cerberus vessel.
I don't like Cerberus or the way they do things.
I don't either.
But they brought you back to life, and they're actually doing something about the state of the galaxy.
They
Besides,
are,
I'm
but
not so sure this is a Cerberus ship anymore. Right?
I mean, if I have any say in it, no, it's not. It's my ship.
Is the Alliance concerned about the Batarians' response to this incident?
Very. The Batarians have been looking for...
It makes sense, Mobius, and thank you for
since we
that.
showed up in the galaxy. If the Reapers invade, we need the galaxy to work together. If we're at war with the Batarians, the other races will be hesitant to give aid to either side.
Is the Alliance prepared for a Reaper invasion?
That's hard to say. It took multiple fleets and the Destiny Ascension to bring Sovereign down, and that was just one Reaper. If the Reapers come in force, we're just not ready.
I'll turn myself in. I appreciate the delay, or they should be thanking me. This is actually one of the hardest decisions they've ever put before me. Because, okay, if I was still in the military and under their command structure, then I'll turn myself in. Absolutely. 100%. But I'm not. I died and was resurrected through questionable means by a questionable organization. But I don't report up through the military command structure anymore. And even before I died, I didn't report up through the military command structure because I was a thing. I lost my name, the word. I was the things that are above the law. I could go neutral and appreciate the delay. Why? Spectre, thank you. That was the word that my brain wouldn't give me. I actually think I'm going with they should be thanking me. Because they frickin' should. And at this point, I think Shepard is a little annoyed. I'm going Reaper on, or
I stop a Reaper
Renegade on this one.
and they want to put me up on charges?
It's not a matter of preference, Shepard. You'll be a convenient scapegoat for avoiding open war.
I said I felt a bus coming.
Do whatever you have to do out here. But when Earth calls, you make sure you're there with your dress blues on.
I don't report to you
Ready to take the
anymore.
hit. In the meantime, you keep this. I don't need to see a report to know you did the right thing.
I didn't report to you before I died.
Yes, sir.
You've done a hell of a thing, Commander.
Freaking dress blues. Fuck that shit. I'll probably still do it, but only because the game will force me. Mission summary. Oh, it's Tim. Dr. Amanda Kenson was rescued from a Batarian prison on the planet Aratot, and Shepard confirmed her proof of a Reaper invasion. Shepard was captured by Kenson, who had been indoctrinated by a Reaper artifact. Shepard escaped and activated the project, destroying the Alpha Relay and ending the Reaper invasion. Dr. Kenson did not survive. The Bahak system and all its inhabitants were destroyed. Gained 1,250 experience. Used the research computer in the Normandy's lab. Heavy weapon upgrade. Heavy skin weave. Credits 17,630. 1050 EZO. 1050 platinum. And 1,600 iridium. Yeah, I was just about to say, I don't know that there's anything left for us to do. We have no quests. This is just the weirdest timing.
You came for us. I knew you would. Thank you. 1,000 times, thank you.
How are you doing, Kelly?
I'm holding up. Just can't get the memories out of my head. Trapped. Suffocating. It's oozing into every pore. Faint sobs echoing the confined space. But I can't dwell on it. I'm okay now. I'm alive. Back to the old Kelly.
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need anything.
So it's just bizarrely odd, because this means... Now will Kelly feed the fish? I don't know. I'm starting a brand new game tomorrow night in Psychonauts. I'm starting a brand new game on Saturday with Ultima 6.
Amanda really pulled through.
And I will be starting Mass Effect 3 on Sunday. Somehow, all 3 of my streaming days have lined up so that I'm starting brand new games on all of them this week.
Trimming compensators, decimal 1-2.
I don't know how.
Shepard, glad that Collector Reaper crap is over. It is over, right? It's never over.
Ever think about the old Normandy and the trouble we got up to?
Yeah,
It's
those
the
seem
week
like
of
good
new.
old days now, but come on, it was hell at the time. Geth, Saren, Sovereign, and then we got dumped. We're stuck in a weird place, sure, but back then it wasn't all sunshine and bunnies.
It must be bunnies. It's just a rare streamitary alignment.
I assume everything is going well up here?
You know, this is really nice. EDI took up the slack in every department. I could get used to this kind of help.
It is not my intention to assume all of your responsibilities, Jeff.
No, I'm good. Just keep me updated. Quietly.
What am I looking at here? 90-10 split? And that's being generous.
Commander, don't be unfair. She does way more than that.
Joker.
I don't like that I picked that
have the capacity
option.
to accommodate the slacking of any
I was
number of
curious.
productively
I have
suspect
to
humans.
make it not have happened.
That was a joke.
She tries very hard.
That's it for now.
I need
See you, Commander.
I need no. No. That's no. Sorry. I was in that conversation and I accused Joker of not doing work. So no, unacceptable.
Hey, Shepard, glad that Collector Reaper crap is over. It is over, right? It's never over.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
I know I have the no spoilers and no backseating turned on, but how important is it for me to run around and talk to everybody on the ship at this point?
Yes, Shepard.
That's all for now.
Am I gonna get like new conversation-y things? Like we're completely done with all of the missions? Is there stuff I will miss if I don't do it? Makes no difference now. Okay. I was kind of hoping that was the case. It's just hard to know. I'm just gonna make sure I have a final save. I don't think it makes any difference to do this, but just in case it has some bearing on ME3, I've done those upgrades. Just wait for the notifications to go. I will hit save one last time, and then we'll just watch a song, and that'll be the end of our journey in Mass Effect 2.
Collectors destroyed, base in ruins. Extremely impressive. Elusive Man will be displeased. Fortunately, not human myself. Not my problem.
I want to talk about you.
Actually, wanted to talk. Medical matters. Aware that mission is dangerous. Different species react differently to stress. Aware you come by a great deal. Have had other species become attracted to me before. Awkward.
What?
Not interested.
What? Why are all of them denying any attraction? Why is there no option to say yes?
You've had members of other species make a pass at you?
Constantly. Very awkward. Skin tone apparently attractive by Turian standards. Subset of Krogan sexual deviants enjoy Solarian flexibility. More cartilage and skeletal structure. Asari offers intriguing, actually. Wonder why. Trans-species pheromones unlikely to work. Must be neurochemical.
But why is my only option I'm not interested?
I appreciate you letting me down easy.
No offense intended. Solarian reproduction different. Very little sex drive. If intended to try human, would try you. Glad you stopped by. Cleared the air.
Woo!
Shepard, how can I help?
I just came here for a song.
Yes, personal matters on mind, actually. Got call from nephew. Promising geneticist himself. Just turned 16, got tenure at university. Following in my footsteps. Had to lie about what I was doing. Think he was suspicious. Doesn't
Hi,
matter.
Evaki.
Still good to hear his voice.
Is there no way for me to get back to the song?
Does anyone in your family know about what you really did for the government?
No. No, I'm lying, but won't pry. Solarians curious as a people, but also have social cues. Keep two types of secrets from family. First type, personal or guilt-based. Invite suspicion, exploration, puzzle to be solved. Reward for curiosity, intelligence, drama. Other secrets, more serious. Dangerous if discovered. Signals discourage curiosity for protection of family.
Why wouldn't everyone give clues that their secrets were too dangerous to be uncovered?
Not conscious. Social, reflexive body language. Can't fake it. Example. Yawning perceived as contagious among humans. Subject observes yawn. Sensory input deactivates left periamygdalar region. Subject yawns in response. Social empathy. Also works with dogs.
It does.
Solarian faking signals to discourage curiosity, similar to human faking a yawn. Can try, but effectiveness limited.
I'm glad you got to talk to family.
I
before we
really
leave.
was just hoping for
I'm glad
Scientist
we talked to
Solarian
you.
song again, but
Honored to
apparently
mark this chapter.
I don't
Helped preserve galaxy before.
I don't
with
think
Jennifer
that
dirty work.
discussion
Ethically
path is there
ambiguous.
anymore. That made you yawn.
Problematic. Collector's mission simpler, cleaner. We'll be proud to see it in Morton Solus biography vid. Unless we all die. Proud posthumously, in that case, regardless. Thank you.
Huh. I don't think it's there anymore. And we did get 2 more Paragon points, so we will just save. This is I don't know how. How did I do? How did? Of course, the stream goes offline right as we're at the end. Anyway, just wow. Well, let me once again thank Was Not Worth It and Key Squared for your resubscriptions. It is wonderful having you as part of this community. Thank you, of course, to my moderators, Elixir and Lord Portico, and to all the people who made the wonderful art that I've been using on this stream, Bree, Meaning of Night, Sirius, as well as to Was Not Worth It for being a subscriber over on Coffee as well. I don't know how we managed it. But the coming week will be the start of 3 brand new games. Tomorrow night at 7, I will be launching my way into a game called Psychonauts. I know absolutely nothing about this game. It was a game added to the spin wheel, and we spun it. I've got it set up. So we'll be taking a dive into Psychonauts tomorrow. It's pilot season. And I do have note, 2 more games were added to the wheel today, Dream Daddy and Arcade Spirits. So I will get those added to the wheel for future gaming. Wednesday is the last of my archives streams until the first week of July, and we'll be looking at some 19th century women scientists' works that are from our Rare Books collection. So that is coming up at 2:30 p.m. on Wednesday. Saturday at 3:30 p.m. Eastern, I will be starting Ultima 6. I have never played Ultima 6. As a kid, I went straight from 5 to 8, so don't know what to expect, but I'm looking forward to beginning the journey of Ultima 6. It is the first Ultima game to use VGA graphics and require a mouse. So I'm expecting point and click similar to like the Sierra era King's Quest and Space Quest games, but I don't know for certain exactly where in the spectrum of technological capability it will be. But we'll be starting that next Saturday and we'll find out. And then Sunday, 1 p.m. right here, we'll be back for more Mass Effect, starting Mass Effect 3. It's been a little over a year since the Legendary Edition came out. We've played 1, we've played 2, and we're going to start 3. I don't know how I missed 6 and 7. But yeah, I went straight from 5 to 8. So, just wow. thank you all for joining me on this journey. It has been a lot of fun so far. I'm excited to see what Mass Effect 3 has in store. I'm hoping for less probing of planets, personally. I enjoy the exploration. I explore reading about all the planets, but there was so much time doing those probes to gather resources. I'm hoping there's less of that, but we'll see. Mass Effect 3, Riker's beard. And yeah, and then I do have an eye forward to when we finish when we finish Mass Effect 3, I will do Andromeda on stream. I've played Andromeda before. It's the only one of the Mass Effects I had ever played before. But we'll do it. We'll do Andromeda because it is a good game and I would love to share it. I have not fully completed Andromeda on the PC, so I don't think it'll be New Game Plus. I think it'll just be the flat regular game. But yeah, that's where we're at. I can't believe 3 brand new games to start off. Then I get to go on vacation for 2 weeks. Although I'll still be streaming, but. This is just amazing. I don't know how we made this work. I'm excited by it, though. Let me see who all is live right now. Since we're still not... there's no Gax Pack yet. I don't know when that's coming back. Ooh. We could do that. I think we will. We have been rated multiple times by Mix Harry Ann. They are live presently doing some art, and we've never had the chance to raid them because usually they are the one raiding us. So we're gonna pop on over to Mix Harry Ann for some art. Thank you all once again for joining me. It's been an absolute blast. Witchcraft. Thank you. It's been wonderful. I hope I see you again soon. Until I do, get out there and do some shenanigans.